Okay, so we're about halfway through. Let's hop into the next one. We're going to be classifying the following reactions with the correct options on the right, and it can be multiple options. All right, so let's look at the first one. So what I notice is it goes from aqueous state on the left, and then there's a solid formed, and it's also an aqueous on the right. So first off, we should probably define all of the types of reactions. So single replacement means that basically just one atom switches from being attached to one atom to the other one. So basically, an example of that is, am I blind? An example of that is the third one. Nope. The last one. Yes. So the NO3 just goes from being attached to the silver to being attached to the copper. And the Ag is on its own. So this would be single replacement here. Double replacement is where basically, like here in the third one, BaCl2, Cl switches to the other metal, and so does the SO4. So SO4 switches to the Ba, the Cl switches to the Na. So it's a double replacement, which is number 3. Same thing with the fourth one, that's also a double replacement. The second one is neither double nor single replacement because, nope, that is, oh, that's hard. That'd be neither, yeah. And then the first one is also double replacement. No, it's single replacement because the chlorine switches from the sodium to the silver. So that's also single replacement. Now the different options are precipitation, combustion, and neutralization. So precipitation is when a solid is formed. So anytime that there isn't a solid on the left side and there is a solid on the right side, then it's going to be precipitation. So in this first one, we have no solids on the left and we do have solids on the right, so that's a precipitation. The second one, they're all gases, so we don't have precipitate. This third one, once again, we have a precipitation. This fourth one, there's a liquid formed, but not a solid, so it's not precipitation. And then this last one is precipitation again because the precipitate, aka the solid, switches to silver instead of copper. Now, combustion, we can tell it's a combustion reaction because a combustion reaction always has the same products. It's always going to be CO2 and H2O every single time. So here on the left in number 2, or on the right in number 2, we see CO2 and H2O. Therefore, it is combustion. None of the other ones have that. It's always going to produce CO2 and H2O. Now, neutralization has to do with acids and bases. So it's identifying if there is an acid that can be neutralized and if there's a base to neutralize it. So what an acid is it basically has a hydrogen proton that it can readily donate. And what a base is that it can accept that hydrogen proton because that's what makes the solution acidic. So an example of that is the fourth one, because H2SO4 is an acid and BaOH2 is a base. So that will neutralize the acid just to become water and BaSO4, which is also a double replacement reaction. So number 4 is a neutralization as well. Okay, that's it. On to the next video.